The only logical way for Secret to play right now is to max out in power and just try to play the greed game and see if they can take it to that late game scenario that they really like with their Ember.
Is that really going to be enough?
I don't know, but I don't think there's a better choice right now. The problem is there's a little bit of a disconnect in their strategy, since that kind of super late game strat where you just want to farm up a lot, Bounty Hunter doesn't really provide the same kind. Yes, you get the information, but if you don't have a fighting lineup, you're going to get so many track kills. Maybe now they do, though.
Have they got enough to finish the job? They will. Fear will arrive. It is in the nighttime, but what's he really going to do up against Pylai Die? EternaLEnVy is still ready to fight. He's steering chains back off cooldown, but Universe jumps forward, gets the call, and the dunk of the bounty, and the shackle. It latches EternaLEnVy. Secret have overstayed their welcome. They thought they had the better advantage here, but EG, they bring the numbers. The focus fire keeps going, and Envy's got no way out of this one, apart from that quick jump, the power shot. It misses EternaLEnVy, and Tusker, Misery turns around to get that shackle off. Luckily for him, the tree line behind him was broken, so Arteezy's shackle does not latch.
That was such an important sequence of events for Secret. They get the Envy couldn't deal the damage when they went in because of the wind run, so Sleight of Fist missed. But yeah, what's he going to use it for? That's the real
top
question.
Lane, Universe, he misses the call. EternaLEnVy instantly triggered the invis room, but now he wants to fight, but Fear is still here. How much damage have they got? Not enough, and Weehar's going to arrive. Force up in with the curse! PBD! Stopping Weehar in his tracks. The skill will push Fear. Chain will not be able to latch, and Sumail will drop to Team Secret, and maybe they pick up more. PPD, that Sleight of Fist steering change from Envy, holds him in position. The 4 stuff available for Universe, pushing the Wyvern back even further, and Secret, they're giving respect to EG under the tier 1 tower. Universe gives no respect, however. Blinks forward, calls to pull Misery back the shackle, latching on Misery as well as Puppey together. There's still so much life for Secret to work with, and they want to dive in deep, but the Shuriken toss bouncing down because of the track. They've taken out PPD. They'll get Universe as well. Sumail comes respawning up to that top lane. Upside about a Bloodstone, but underestimate how much that Wind Ranger can do. But it's a non-maneuverable Wind Ranger. So these Blink Daggers from Misery available. Pilot Eye comes in. You'll go for the track, and EternaLEnVy wants to fight PPD, hiding inside that invis room for the moment. He can go for a quick curse, and while Team Secret, they're not completely grouped up. Now they are. Sumail's in a world of hurt. Just getting punched down by the Tusker. PPD will TP himself away to safety just in time. From Weehar, catching out 3, wind them all together. There isn't enough follow-up in the shackle. Now the turnaround from Evil Geniuses. The Yules will keep Magnus out of this fight for now. Misery control from the mid lane. How much can they do? Sumail with a double kill. Misery needs to retreat as quickly as he possibly can. Puppey waiting in the tree line. He's too far away to get that shallow grave off. A triple kill for Sumail. As EternaLEnVy steering chains will hold EG in position. Between Splinter Blast and Chakram, and the build coming out from the Timbersaw, I'm wondering if Sumail is considering an Aghanim. He blinks aggressively forward into Team Secret. That'll allow them to skewer him back. The Yule stepped defensively, but he doesn't really have a lot of space. They punch him down, and Sumail's dead. That might have just been a big misblink.
I have no idea what he was expecting there.
He might have expected the rest of his team to be behind him, but without the win range, it doesn't make a lot of sense. PPD, EternaLEnVy's looking for the kill. The Sleight of Fist, that's not enough damage from that. He spirits away, and Team Secret getting some free damage. Reflect.
It can take off Night Stalker Silence.
Oh, is that what it's all about? Like, it's not about what you actually reflect, it's what you remove, of course.
That's, yeah, is there anything else? You can reflect Winter's Curse, of course, with the right timing.
He's got the gem, he's watching, he tracks up Sumail already. Team Secret, they haven't finished Roshan yet. Sumail's gonna jump in. There's a good whirling death, but then again, how much damage have they got? Enough to kill off 1, kill off 2 with the dunks. They're looking for more with EternaLEnVy now hitting the ground. Curse him up, dunk on a 3. Mickey J Universe going for more. They find Puppey. They've got the shackle. They're going to hold him in position, and they're going to go for 4. No mana available for it, but they still take Team Secret off the map. Roshan was also killed by the Radiant side. The shards will lock them inside the base, but they're perfectly comfortable with this. Misery actually getting very, very twitchy, blinking himself back. Sumail, well, he doesn't get himself out of the base. Yule steps defensively up, buys time for the blink dagger. The RP! Weehar warps it, airballing it, and Sumail able to chain down to the tree line, but Ember Spirit, EternaLEnVy, proving he knows how to chop with the best of them.
They have Aegis on Arteezy, and they can probably just bait him out and do exactly this.
Oh, here they come. Misery, Walrus punching up. They got that Yule Scepter over on the Tusker, however, and Arteezy just wants to finish the job. Big RP from Weehar with a curse from PPD. There's too much damage from Team Secret. EG, they've lost so much. The Aegis, the Immortal, well, there it goes. Universe, they're on the chase. Weehar and Misery, have they got another controlling factor? There's a Sleight of Fist damage from EternaLEnVy. That's your factor right there. Team Secret, they still lost their melee racks. EG trying to get away with as much as they can. Arteezy, he needs more time. 1 second till the win runs back off cooldown. 5 seconds for his blink dagger. The side of fist will chase Misery. Walrus punch the valve with a shackle from Arteezy. He's killing Misery. He actually takes him as well, but still loses his life. But what's the cost from Secret? What Team Secret might have even been hoping was that Observer Ward D-Ward would be enough of a misposition from Fear. They could get that pick off, have at least the vision advantage back again. They're protecting him as much as they can. Lotus all put him up. Universe gets the call, and the punch to Shackles and EternaLEnVy locked to the tree. They force him back up to safety, but the curse, it locks 4 heroes from Secret there. So with the Meg charge coming out, Secret repair a lot of the damage, and EG don't get their initiation. Then it's Misery who rolls out. Now you're RP. The skewer back. They burn the Aegis, and Universe, he's going to burn as well, or will he? No, the life is still going to be enough. The Cold Embrace keeps him alive, but now Misery having to retreat. This BKB of his will wear out. So the RP goes, but EG still with a lot of heroes up the shockwave forward. Universe, what do you've got, Weeha? There's no skewer. Misery's just going solo on Universe. The Cold Embrace cancels the kill. You don't have enough damage with the shockwave to do the work. And in fact, EternaLEnVy, he has to back out as well. Arteezy keeping on the chase. Fear chasing after Weeha as well with that chain forward. Sumail, he's got Weeha in position. The Shallow Graves keeping him up. Axe taking care of Tuskar in the meantime, but Weeha will die in the tree line. The buybacks, they're coming out from Team Secret. The Shuriken toss forward. Finally, Arteezy will dive at Universe. Back for the dunk, looking for a second. Lexi taking a triple kill against Team Secret. The Team Secret, they hold at least their racks, but the cost is so great. 2 buybacks for them on the Tuskar as well as the 3k gold on this Ember Spirit. He walks towards the secret shop, and there it is. It is time for the rapier, for the Ember Spirit. Empower him, over 700 damage a pop coming out from this Ember Spirit.
Let's see what his crits are.
That's the one way the Shallow Grave will not keep this rapier safe on Team Secret. Oh, Arteezy, the burn! He's actually gonna die! They got the trap! EternaLEnVy with the searing change, the crit hits again! And Arteezy will be forced to buy back. Misery's jumping up. We hit the daytime as well, and there's no darkness. There's 25 seconds of daytime left. Team Secret, they've got the advantage. The Lotus Orb's on Envy, and he's moving in deeper, looking for that kill on Universe. Getting very aggressive. You got a rapier, almost getting cold by Universe.
I can't believe he's going for this kind of aggression. That is so...
he's got balls of steel.
So
Team
high risk.
Secret. They're coming in, they're looking for the tier 3. They've still got this creep wave to deal with. We have to remember EG can get rid of a lot. Pylai die, gonna get caught. Misery jumping forward. They get the punch, but we're back into darkness. Weeha once more looking for the RP, but cursed up by PPD. It gets revenged out. Bounty under is down. They push Weeha out of here. They have to keep this rapier safe. EternaLEnVy is already bailing. Team Secret lose 4 seconds. Already with that Lotus Orb, the Shackle will fly. He'll actually return it. Arteezy, Shackle to himself at the moment. Weeha, he'll still end up diving. No, he gets the RP off. Slows him out for the moment. Puppy can't keep him alive. Misery, the curse is there. They slice through 2. The buyback now coming out from the Magnus. There's no return damage coming in from Secret until the crit! EternaLEnVy will arrive. PPD is protected for the moment, but now he's back out of that with the call. They got the call. EternaLEnVy, however, they have that Lotus Orb back on him again. Universe into the pit, but EternaLEnVy, the blink dagger, chases. There it is. The double kill arrives for EternaLEnVy. 3 heroes down. Now what is the choice from Secret? A quick Roshan, but where do they go after that?
Man, the amount of information Puppy got out of getting engaged on there was absolutely massive. They had to buy back the Magnus, he got a one-man RP on Sumail. It did almost nothing in that fight, but they still got what they needed to take the fight. Of course, just keeping the...
Like, you're not going to drop Blink Dagger and BTs to pick up that second rapier. Well, hang on. Hello,
I think
Envy.
he's just going to...
Is he? Yeah,
okay.
He drops the Monkey King bar. Very risky.
This could be a pretty big mistake, actually.
Because he can't directly attack it.
Ether Blast effects.
Universe, nice call, getting on Misery. It's still not nighttime. They might be able to pop the darkness in a moment, but Misery triggers his BKB and gets a Lotus Orb on him. In the meantime, EternaLEnVy took off 2/3 of the life, that bottom tower, but Misery shackled to a tree. Secret just have to bail out, but they're being chased. This super melee creep is just stalking Puppy to the grave, and that's exactly where Puppy will end up. Sumail jumping forward, but EternaLEnVy, he just destroyed PPT. Puppy shallow graving himself up, has got a little bit more life, and then 4 stars away. Sumail chasing the captain but doesn't get the reward. Universe so low. Weehaw with a shockwave. Have they got enough? Yeah, you bet it. EternaLEnVy with a sleight of fist, again able to reach into the EG pockets and take their lives. The tracks are on Sumail and Fear as they retreat back into their home, but EternaLEnVy is looking to take it from them. The blink RP, Sumail being brought back. The damage is just too much. Sumail is gone. A triple kill for the divine Envy at this point. He'll take out the tier 3 tower fortifications, the only thing that can stop him. Except maybe RTZ's damage. Now EternaLEnVy does jump back out to his defensive spirit. Still got 2 minutes left on this Aegis of the Immortal. But EG, they bought back on Sumail. They need to keep Secret out.
I really feel sorry for PPD having to deal with this kind of damage.
he has the quest to be important. And what can he do? Like, he sits back and with a blink dagger, but EternaLEnVy's got his own. He jumps in. There's your attack, Sumail. They got that hex. EternaLEnVy, he's still got the Aegis Immortal. It's another 1 minute left on it. We've got to keep our eyes on the timing of this, however. I think Team Secret, they're flagging it too, but when Envy spirits away like that, so obviously you can get the shackles. Actually, no, he can't. Paladai escapes. Puppy is being... Be careful about this. There's no RP, but pull back. Where's the punch? He'll timber chain himself away to safety. PPD, he's got the curse available, but they've already lost it. EternaLEnVy. Okay, he's got nothing available. He is, if he had anything, EternaLEnVy has gone in and robbed this locker box.
This is so absurd.
Is it third time? Do you almost drop the panel fury to get more damage? Like, he's just got so much. It's 10k gold still on EternaLEnVy. They'll take the bottom racks, and they look for more. The steering chains control Sphere, but it's allowing Secret to go for objective-based gaming. They're looking for the buildings. They're looking for the racks. They've taken one, and they should be able to get the second. There's no Sumail. There's no PPD. They have to wait. Universe, there's your E-Blade already on top of Arteezy. He just can't attack. He starts to focus. Fire Snowball, and there's your RP. Skewer him back. EternaLEnVy, there's your damage. Double kill for him. It's just so easy. Team Secret doing the work. The double buybacks are arriving, but Universe to the front lines. It's just giving more blood to him. Universe, he's so low and now in fact dead. Dazzle, Puppy's basic attack is what ends up killing off your big axe. 80 seconds on the sideline. They're gonna lose all 3 lanes of racks. Sumail is up in 15 seconds time, and this may be the only thing left for him. The Aegis Immortal is lost for EternaLEnVy. Puppy, time to give the BTs over to EternaLEnVy. In fact, yeah, he's calling for him to turn around. 4 stars up to do it. Wind Ranger does manage to get the pick off on the Tusker. But Team Secret, they got what they came for. 2 lanes of run. No, they're not going to make the run down the middle. They got enough damage, they could just take it and force the Megas out. It's just the top racks melee which is left, but the tier 4 towers are being attacked, and EG, like, they don't know what's going on. They don't understand where Team Secret are moving, so Fear is forced to walk over and have a look. Now they see EternaLEnVy, Paladai, as well as Puppy. That's a good pick-off if they can pick up Puppy. But Secret, they're moving over to defend their captain. The Lotus Orb returns to Shackle once again. EternaLEnVy, Hex on Sumail. How's he got that time to get away? Not there just yet. Misery locks him in, but the Cold Embrace protection for the moment from the rest of Evil Geniuses, allowing Sumail to blink himself away to safety. But Team Secret, if they can find the engagement, we are looking for it. 4 stars forward. Can't really find it. Skewering through the tree line. Can't find damage,
but he's fully dependent on timing the wind run every single time.
EG, they need to defend this one. PPD is actually in a wonderful position. The problem is, actually, there is no problem. He blinks himself away, fearful of being scouted out. Misery is right behind him, but PPD, he knows he's not being watched. He picked up that gem which has been sitting on the ground for like the last 20 minutes, and now RP, it's over on Arteezy. Can they kill him off in time? The skewer up, EternaLEnVy looking for the cleave damage, but they burn through the Aegis Immortal. Paladai getting dunked. EternaLEnVy, you'll come back to living, but for how long? The side of fist, EG perfectly split, so they don't get that spill damage. He blinks over, now the BKB charge going, the damage on Fear, it's just too much. He is beyond godlike, and EternaLEnVy will help to bring down Universe. And there it is. Good game. EG, they have stalled this up as long as they possibly could. But 68 minutes is how long it will take for Team Secret on the back of more items than they could possibly hold. More rapiers than EternaLEnVy could buy. They will take game 1 of this best of 3 winners bracket final of EG Secret. What a way to start the series. You couldn't have asked for a better start for the winners bracket final.
Envy's playing that last fight